Recent poll shows Hillary Clinton currently holds a 5-point lead among female voters. So what can Donald Trump do to persuade more women to vote for him? Joining me now, former New York Lieutenant Governor Betsy McCoy, Democratic strategist Jessica Tarloff, and Maverick PAC National Co-Chair Morgan Ortega. So let me start with you, Betsy. Also on Fox and Friends this morning, there was a continuation of the conversation of that Miss Universe. You know, she gained weight.
That's just a smear. But let me tell you this.
But the smear. I mean, listen, smear is part of politics.
That's right. But politicians can always go back and find somebody somewhere who wants to have their one day in the sunshine, right? By making a charge like that.
If I'm a suburban housewife in Philadelphia,
that's exactly what I'm getting
and I'm kind of leaning toward Trump, and I heard that at the end of the debates. What am I thinking today?
No difference. I've been a woman all my life, and I can tell you that I care about the economy. I care about whether I can pay my mortgage. I certainly care about Donald Trump's proposals to make child care tax deductible. That's a huge proposal for people who have small children. And I certainly care about national security. Do I care about these reckless charges? If he wanted to be a smutty kind of politician,
we'll let her finish, Jessica.
If he wanted to be a smutty kind of politician, he could dredge up so many charges against Bill and Hillary Clinton. They are walking scandal machines. But he's been taking the high road.
Jessica?
Donald Trump and the high road is an amazing combination of phrases.
It's a nice image because it's true.
Okay, Betsy. I mean, listen, what he said this morning, to continue on, I've heard rumors the Trump campaign was saying that he didn't make these comments to Miss Machado. Then he comes out today and said, well, she did gain a lot of weight, which directly implies that he did say it to her. It's not just one woman, it's many women. He even went on last night. Rosie O'Donnell, no one would disagree with me for saying that. I've seen other polls with a much larger gender gap than the one that you showed here. She's ahead now with white college-educated women, which is a demographic that usually goes for the Republicans. He needs to do better. He needs to not make comments like that. It's not amusing. It's not funny. There was an ad over the weekend from the Hillary Clinton campaign about with girls looking in the mirror playing.
I thought that was a really vicious ad. I have 3 daughters and 2 granddaughters, and
vicious
I saw that ad.
How did you not see Donald Trump as the villain there?
No, because there's nothing to associate Donald Trump with this terrible ad that suggests that these children are victims of men and boys who taunt them because of their bodies.
Does it exploit, Morgan, I'll ask you this, does that ad and the Hillary campaign, the tactic that they're taking, does it exploit something in our society where young girls and young women are being victimized and being bullied? And does it, if that's the case, does it actually backfire for Hillary Clinton, who, by the way, has had some trouble with the female vote that she took for granted?
Charles, I think negative ads are a part of politics, especially presidential politics. And if you're going to be in the big race, then you have to put your big girl panties on and deal with negative ads. Listen, I actually think when it comes to women, Hillary Clinton, this is really surprising to me. I read this, is actually doing worse with women than President Obama did 4 years ago in that election. And she has a huge deficit with white men as well, which has been widely reported. Clearly, Trump's numbers are probably not where he wants them to be. And I think that he did get caught up in her baiting him a bit last night. But saying that, this is the first of 3 debates. I don't think that he did anything to completely knock himself out of the race last night. The campaign has been very smart about putting Ivanka Trump out front, and I think that they probably need to give her a call and get her out on the campaign trail tomorrow.
All right, putting out an SOS for Ivanka. Everybody loves Ivanka. Thank you very much. Coming up, speaking of love, where is the voter enthusiasm for Hillary Clinton? She needs it. It's missing. We'll discuss.